ahead and teach her mounting block stuff. So that way you guys can have no problems getting on and don't have to do the kangaroo hop chasing her around if she doesn't stand still for a ground mount. I don't want to over-drill lunging. She's not happy about that. I'll do a little bit just to kind of help her understand that I'm not doing it to tell her she has to aimlessly run around with me nagging at her for 20 minutes. But I do want to teach her about stepping over for the mounting block. And we'll at least give her the fundamentals of it. She's probably not going to learn all of it today, but we'll give her the experience of it. So to start with, I have to ask her to bring her tail in my direction. So she's totally new. She knows nothing. So I actually have to teach her about yielding her hind end completely. So I'm going to want her to come to the left. So in order to teach her that, I'm not going to worry about teaching her to go the other way. I'm going to teach her to come this way. So I'm going to start from telling her to go away. So I'm going to look at her tail, and I'm going to ask her to yield away. Good. That's what I was looking for. Good. I'm going to get it in her head. I need to get her brain on that part of her body. I need to get her brain thinking about doing that. So I'm going to go ahead and tell her that was kind of serious. There. That's what I wanted her to do. Good. Now, I want to let her know that I'm not here to be a jerk, so I don't want to make it seem like I'm here to be unkind to her. I just need her to follow what she sees first and then respond to it. Good. Good. Now, I know. The next step would be is to teach her how to do the rein cue from this side of her body. We would do the indirect rein. The indirect rein would cause her to yield her hindquarters from the saddle. So you bring the rein to your belly button, that's your indirect rein, that would cause the hindquarters to move away. So I'm going to teach her the indirect rein from this side. So I'm going to ask her, by pulling her this way, to yield. Good. So now I basically told her what she's going to need to do with her body from the side of her body that can introduce it. Now I'm going to teach her how to do it towards me. So that, I'm going to bring the indirect rein again. I'm going to hold it up this high. This is so that I can have the opportunity to eliminate the rope. And by eliminating the rope, I still have the cue, which is my hand like this. She does not know that. She does not know that cue. Like if I sit here and tell her over, she's not going to come to that. Okay? But we just worked on the rein cue. So now I'm going to tell her over using that rein cue. Over. Now I'm going to also use the word. I'm going to tell her over, 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 over. So she doesn't understand. That's okay. Over. When she steps sideways this way, over. Yeah. I'm going to release. Now it was kind of a backup and a turn. A little communication with the tail. I don't really know what the camera sees, so I'm going to keep trying to get the only reason I move. And it's good to have her move anyway because it'll help her kind of digest and realize I'm not really torturing her. Okay, so again, I'm going to do a rein cue. Hand is going to tell her, so this is going to be my cue eventually, it's just my hand without the rope. But I'm going to ask her to yield. Yes. When she turns her head, I'm going to tell her yes, because I want her to know that that's the right thought. Okay, so she's going to resist me a little bit, and I'm going to have to fight her a little bit, and then I'm going to tell her, keep trying there, yes. So I'm going to reward her for giving me her nose. Keep trying, keep trying, keep trying. Good. Now I'm going to bend her, yes, and release. The nice thing about the yachting line is that it serves as a weighted release, so that I can release in the instant that she does what I've asked her to do. I'm going to go ahead and ask her again. I'm going to use the word over. So she tips her nose. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's ice. It's okay. It's okay, guys. Oh, the horses panic. The ice is sliding off the roof. It's okay, guys. Okay, so I'm going to ask her to tip her nose and tell her yes when she does. Yes. Then I'm going to go ahead and say over. Yes. release. So we got some tail communication. Probably going to have that a little bit with her until we can finally get her believing 1,000,000% that we do want to listen to her. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and tell her, over, yes, no, no, no. So when she fights me, I'm going to tell her no, 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 yes, no, 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 yes, yes, no, no. So she's fighting with me, so I'm going to get a better grip over here. Over, 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 yes. So I'm hoping, I know you didn't see that, she got us out of view completely. So what we'll do is we'll get over here, and I know that I'll stay in camera up here. Gives her a chance to soak on it too, the little trip we're taking over here. Okay, good girl. So now I'm going to go ahead and ask her again for the over. Now, I know by the time I'm done, I can snap my fingers and she'll step her hindquarters over. I'm not going to get the front quarter. I won't get, the forequarters done, but I'll at least get the hindquarters done today. I'm going to go ahead and give her the rein cue, tell her over. As soon as she tips her nose, I'm going to tell her yes, yes, over, over, yes. Now I'm going to release. Her dropping her head is telling me that she's coming off the adrenaline, just not understanding has created. Good. I'm going to let her, yep. I'd love to see her lick and chew, so I know that she processes what we just did. She has licked and chewed already, but as she learns it more and more, I want to make sure that we take the steps that she needs to get it. She just sucked on her tongue, but she's not going to lick and chew. Let's see. She keeps getting her head out of my way, so I can't see. What do you think? You gonna lick and chew? No? Make me wait forever and ever, amen? Huh? Okay, so we're going to go ahead and tell her. Over. Over. And part of the good thing about them looking out of that other eye, good. 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 So she's a little worried because she overachieved, and her overachieving brought her a little more into my personal space than she was sure she was allowed to be. So she got worried. She's got a very, very worried eye right now. I want her to not feel worried. That's better. That's better. She wasn't blinking. She was very starey. Okay, so I wanted to make sure that I could help her out of that worry. Good. Good. So I'm going to go ahead and tell her over again. Over. Over. As soon as she tips her nose, I'm going to believe that she's got some idea what I want. Tell her over. Over. As soon as she tips her nose, I'm going to, yes. That's me telling her you are on the right page. Yes, it's kind of like a hotter and colder game. Yes. 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 So now she's on the right page. Now, over. Over. Yes. Coming down off the adrenaline again. You'd be surprised how much adrenaline, there's a nice looking chew. You'd be surprised how much adrenaline they can get on. With adrenaline is something that they experience with high energy, and actually they can get on quite a bit of adrenaline with no energy. So any letdown that she's looking for, I'm going to let her have it. Good girl, yes. So again, and tell her over. Yes, yes. So she got on the right page right away. Over, good, over. No, 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 yes, yes, over, 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 no, 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 over, yes. So this is nice to see about her. Okay, so she's telling us what she needs when she gets herself kind of mentally tangled up. She needs to be able to put her head down. She needs to be given that permission to do that. That's a common thing people would bang a horse in the mouth for. She needed that. Like, she's told us like 4 or 5 times already she needs that. That's the kind of stuff that we have to listen to with our horses. We have to make sure that when they tell us something that is what they need to help them learn, what they need to help them process things, we have to be willing to give that to them. This is supposed to be a partnership. And we're asking them to give us something that we claim we need, then we need to give them stuff that they need. Good. Okay. So shaking it off, that's also adrenaline. Over. Over. Yes. Yes. Over. Yes. You got it. Yes. Good girl. Good. So now she overachieved, and I don't care. I don't care if she overachieved. I'm just walking to let her kind of come off that adrenaline. She should look and chew. I'd be surprised if she dropped her head and blew out a little bit. She's trying very hard to connect right now, which is kind of cool. Good girl. So that was kind of cool if she did that. That was very connecting. I didn't make her stay with me. So, all right. I'm going to ask her again. Over. Over. Yes. Yeah, good. Good. I know. Over. So I'm going to be a little more, like, okay, we got there, now let's go here. So she has a lot of displaced stuff that you should really listen to. A lot of this stuff isn't really because she's itchy or because she needs to shake her head. She's talking. She's got a lot of negative conversation she has. Over. Yes. Yes. Good. 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 Yes. That's it. That's it. Over. Oh, she thought about it right away. Good girl. Over. Good girl. So now the trick is, say, don't move your front feet. So I can tell her over, over, yes, yes, good. So all this is displaced stuff. This isn't really have an itch. You know what I mean? Big sigh, lick and chew. This is nice. This is all like opportunity to give her a chance to have all this let down stuff. Okay, ready? Over. Right away, she got active. Right away, so she's not giving you, yep, yes, good. Stop moving your front feet. Over. Yes, good. Good girl. Good. So because that was such a deliberate step and such a knowing step, like a confident step, I'm going to give her a break and just let her walk around. She can follow me. She can get up tight with me like she did before. She wanted to connect a minute ago. She wanted to be right up with me. I'm not sure if that was a fluke or if that's something that she's going to try again. But I wanted to make sure that I had enough break on her. You don't need to rub on me, though. That's not okay. No. So let's see where we're at. Over, 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 yes, over, yes, nope, yes, nope, nope. So she's not ready yet for me to take there. Good. Over, nope, yes, good. Over, no, over, yes, good. Over, perfect, yes, you're right. Good girl, you are right. You are so right. Yes, you are. You are so right. You did that so well. Yes, you did. Good girl. See if she does it now. She's got it now. Over. Yes. Oh, you're such a smart girl. And now look at the happy horse. I don't know if you could see before that she was all ears forward, talking to me, nose to nose, and now that's a happy horse. That's a horse that says, oh, that's what you want. I can do that. Ready? Over. Over. And now she's going to be more happy to do it. And watch her face. Good girl, you did that so well. You did so well. Yes, you did. You did so good. Oh. See, all the ugly faces aren't necessary when you get it, huh? So let's see. Over. Over. Yes. Good girl. More nice step. I want to do it. No, you don't. Yes. More. Over. Yes. Good. Over. Over. No. Yes. Good. Can I get you to do it from here? Over. 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 Yes. Over. Yes. Good. Good girl. Good girl. Yeah. All right. Come here. There. Okay. So she needs to learn to stop when you ask her to stop. So you ask her to back up a little bit. Back. Back. Good. Good. Good girl. You can't plow me over. Okay. So again, I'm gonna ask her to over. First, I'm gonna tell her like this. Over. Over. Then I'm gonna come in for support. Over. 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 Yes. Good. That's it. Don't move your front feet. Don't move your front feet. Good. Over. 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 Yes. Yes. Good. Good. Over. Over. Normally I snap. My thumb hurts, so I'm like not able to snap. Over. 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 Yes. Good. And you can't tell if her ears are forward, but she's proud of herself. She understands this. Over. Over. Yes. Yes. Good. And notice the tail's no longer swishing. Notice she's not needing to rock her face down on the ground. She's understanding what's being asked of her. Her ears are forward. She's not swishing her tail. She's not doing any of the other displaced things. This is the stuff that I work so hard for, is to help horses not have to have that automatic, I hate what you want me to do response when they don't know what you want them to do. Over. Let's see what we got. Over. Hey, over. Over. Trying to help her. Over. Good. Good. Ears come up right away. Don't move your feet. Over. 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 No. Yes. Good. Good. Good girl. Over. Over. Yes. Good girl. That was right. No, don't move your feet. Don't move your feet. Put your feet back. I need her. So then, see, when I corrected her for something, that's when we got the language. The good. Good. Let's see what we got. Over. 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 No, I'm not telling you back up. Over. 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 Yes. Good. Move forward. Over. 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 Yes. Yes. Trying to get her to where I don't have to help her so much. Over. Over. Yes. There you go. Good. Good. Don't move your front feet. Don't move your front feet. It has nothing to do with your front feet. Over. 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 Yes. Over. Yes. Over. Over. Good. Good. So I'm trying now to eliminate the under her chin, and I'm trying to direct her nose away from me. By directing her nose away from me, I'm telling her over. Direct your nose, telling her where her nose needs to go, and then asking her hindquarters to follow through. Over. Over. If I have to, then I will go ahead and still finish it with support. Over. Yes. But move your front feet. So she's adding her front feet a little bit. And then I tell her good. There. Good. Good. So I'm going to give her a little break. She should lick and chew. Okay. Let her stop. I'm going to see if she can over from there. Over. Over. Yes. Oh, yes. Over. Over. Yes. Over. Yes. Over. Over. Yes. swish her tail because she doesn't want to be told she did something wrong. I know, I heard you. Over. Yes. Over. Yes. Yes. Good. Good. Yes. You're doing fantastic. Yeah. Fantastic. You're okay. You're okay. Good girl. Yeah. Oh, nice soft blinks. I like that. Yeah. Good girl. Okay. Let's see. Over. 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 Yes. Over. No. No. Yes. Over. Over. Good. Over. Over. Good. Good girl. Over. 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 So if she had tipped her nose right away, I would have been like, oh, yeah, she's got it. So I know right now she doesn't have it without support. Over. Over. Good. Over. Good. Over. Good. 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 Okay. That's enough for an introduction to that. She'll she'll soak on that and then get her doing it to where I don't need to do any support, where I can just tell her nose and tell her hind end. So this would direct her nose around. This would tell her hind end to come over.